Good evening. Anything that we discuss is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights using live streaming technology. So follow along as I navigate the markets by trading in my own account, and hopefully you will learn how I analyze the data in real time to make trading decisions. The purpose of making this video is to analyze Nifty options open interest data. We would be analyzing Nifty on multiple time frames, and we would be framing a view for tomorrow, that is 18th May. And apart from the index, we would be discussing our stock watch list as well. So let's start by analyzing Nifty options open interest data. You will see that for 20th May weekly expiry contract, the max pain level is 14,800 level. So it just tells us that if market was to expire on Thursday at 14,800 level, in that scenario option buyers are going to suffer large percentage of losses, as on expiry a high percentage of options they expire worthless. If we see the open interest data for this weekly expiry contract, you will see that highest amount of calls overall have been written at 14,700 strike, and highest amount of puts have been written at highest amount of calls have been written at 15,000 strike, and highest amount of puts have been written at 14,700 strike. So it gives us a broad 300 point range for this index from 14,700 to 15,000 level till this weekly expiry contract. And if you were to see what happened intraday today, you will see that highest amount of puts were written at 14,700 strike, and you will see that option strikes like 14,600, call option strikes of 14,600, 14,700, 14,800, 14,900, and some further out of the money call strikes. You will see that they saw their open interest reduce. So it just tells us that call option buyers, they have booked their profits, and call option writers, they have booked their losses. And large percentage of puts were written today in comparison to calls. If we analyze Nifty index on multiple time frames, you will see on the monthly time frame, market is under control of buyers from 14,481 levels, and today was start of a new week. And today the daily opening as well as the weekly opening are going to be the same. So today we opened at 14,756 on the weekly time frame, and it is also under control of buyers. As you know that today a new week has started, so weekly and daily time frame, their openings are same. So again you will see the opening for the daily candles at 14,756 levels. So we have a situation of full time frame continuity, that is on the monthly time frame, on the weekly time frame, and the daily time frame. Market was under control of buyers, and you will see on intraday time frame like 60-minute time frame that market uh, trended higher today because of full time frame continuity. That is, on all the time frame, larger participants, they were buying, they were aggressive in lifting the offer as opposed to hitting the bids today. And based on the daily time frame, you will see that you market has today made a higher high and a higher low today. So it could be start of a new uptrend, and based on the daily time frame we get the following scenario for tomorrow, that is 18th May. Above 14,938 we can trade towards 14,995, and beyond that 15,068 levels and potentially 15,136 levels, and below 14,832 we can trade towards 14,725, 14,668, and potentially 14,595 levels. And the neutral price range for tomorrow is going to be 14,938 to 14,832, in which one can refrain from making any trades. Now, we would be discussing our stock watch list for tomorrow. The stocks that we have chosen are Hindalco, Jindal Steel, Tata Power, and Tata Motors. So, if we see Hindalco, it has formed an inside candlestick. So, we'll look for buying opportunity above 395.45 level in Hindalco, or we'll look for selling opportunity below 377.15 levels. And our second stock is Jindal Steel. We'll look for buying opportunity above 440.75 levels, or we'll look for selling opportunity below 412.15 levels. Our third stock is Tata Power. We'll look for buying opportunity above 104.4 or selling opportunity below 101.55 levels. And finally, our last stock is Tata Motors. Uh, we would be looking for buying opportunity above 323.95 or selling opportunity below 311.3. So all these stocks are inside candles, and whenever inside candles are formed, it tells us that there's an equilibrium between both the buyers and the sellers. So we'll look to establish a trade if either side of the range breaks. And I would also request you to visit our blog post. I would be updating a stock watch list as well later tonight. It would be either a long biased or short biased stock watch list, which I would be updating on our blog. This watch list consists only of inside candlesticks. That is, we have no bias. It can trade either up or down. We look for entry in these stocks if they break either side of the range. And in our blog post, I would be sharing stocks in which we would have a definite bias either long or to the short side. Finally, before ending this video, I like to summarize that tomorrow above 14,938 levels, we can potentially trade towards 15,068 levels, and below 14,832 levels, we can potentially trade towards 14,668 levels on the index. And broadly speaking, we're in a range of 300 points overall between 15,000 to 14,700, and the max band level for this weekly expiry contract is at 14,800. So if market was to expire at 14,800, in that scenario, option buyers are going to suffer large amount of losses, as on expiry large percentage of options they expire worthless, and a stock watch list comprises of Tata Motors, Tata Power, General Steel, and Hindalco. These watch lists are inside candle watch list. So either side of the range will look for buying opportunity or selling opportunity depending upon where it breaks. And I would repeat again that I would be posting a blog post later on tonight in which you would be able to view our watch list with a view either to the long side or to the short side. Finally, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button and share this video.